Welcome to Bronte Creek Provincial Park. In this video, we're spending the weekend here camping for the very first time. So come along with us and we will show you what the park is like and what we get up to. Bronte Creek Provincial Park is located in Oakville, Ontario. This park is actually divided in half by the Bronte Creek, and the day use area is accessed approximately 10 minutes from the campground gate. We had low expectations going into this camping weekend because of some of the reviews we heard, but we were pleasantly surprised with our experience. Check-in here was easy. We drove up to the gatehouse, gave our site number, and then did the loop to go to the water filling station. The water filling station here is right behind where we checked in, and it's also the dump station. It's one lane only, but the water filling station has a really long hose that's attached, and they have a threaded hose at the dump station. The hose is actually so long, we were able to go completely around to the other side of the trailer where our water filling is, so that's pretty convenient. We have Bell & Rogers, and cell reception was excellent here, so it's a great park if you want to work well in nature. So because we have these stairs that need to be level and the trailer needs to be level before you can take the stairs down, and it's really annoying, we got this leveling app so I can see if the trailer needs to come up on which side. So you have to set it when it's perfectly level, and then you know that when you pull into your spot, you can just whip this app out on your phone and see if you need to come up on the left or the right, and then you can adjust so much easier. And this is the first time I've used it and I already love it. It is a beautiful morning out today. There is a nice breeze. It's a little bit cool, so I'm really liking that compared to the heat wave we've been having the past couple of weeks. Our site is massive. It's absolutely huge and it's super private, so it's really nice. I've just been sitting here with my coffee and my book, enjoying a nice peaceful morning. And after I finish my coffee, I will give you a tour of the site. All right, let's take a look at this site, and like I said, it is absolutely massive. One thing to note though is that on the park's website, it says that you can only fit a trailer that's up to 18.5 feet long, and our trailer is just about that. It looks like you could fit a much larger trailer, but the road and entrance to get in is really tight, so that's probably why they don't suggest a larger trailer or something to come in here. But when you look at the site, you would say absolutely one could fit. I think it's just the entrance. So even from the road here, you can see that it's quite private. And then we had tons of space to slide out our little mini slide. And the electrical post is over here, so it's actually not too far away, which is great. And now, look at how big this is. The fire pit is in the far corner back here, and there's all of this space. The bacon is on the grill, and I only needed a little bit of help setting up the Blackstone this time. It was my first time trying to do it alone and it didn't really work out. But now I know, and next time I think I will get it perfect on the first try, and either way my bacon is going to be delicious.
Compliments to the chef. Really good.
I'm the chef today. We are finally ready to go and explore the park, and we're actually going to be starting in the day use section because there are more trails over there that we want to check out. And from what we understand, we can't actually get there from the camping section. We have to drive over, so we figured we'd get that out of the way first. All right, we've made it over to the day use area, and it was kind of weird because we actually had to get on the highway to get over here. It was about an 8-minute drive from the campground, but now we're here and we're going to explore and do some trails. So this house was built in 1899, which means it's 125 years old, and you are allowed to go around the house and look at all of the different rooms and furniture. You're just not allowed to sit on any of it or touch it because it is so historic. So the last time we were here was actually in 2020, so a lot of this stuff wasn't open. We weren't able to go into the house, and that was really cool. I love going into historic houses, and we're able to see the horses up close. Last time we were here, they didn't have horses out, they just had cows out. So now we're gonna go see if those cows are here, and I think they had a little greenhouse area from what I remember, but everything is so much more lively now than it was in 2020. So I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm having just as much fun as all of those little kids back there looking at the animals. They've got sheep, they've got pigs, there were horses. It's definitely a fun place to come check out, no matter your age.
The hike down to the creek here is absolutely worth it. The creek is beautiful, it's a nice open space, there's not a lot of people here, and it's nice just to relax and enjoy it.
We just completed the Half Moon Valley Trail hike. It was about 2 kilometers and did take us about an hour to complete. It brought us down by the creek area, which was really pretty, and we did dilly-dally there, so maybe it wouldn't take you as long to do it. I definitely recommend this one, but it is steep in some areas and there is a big set of stairs. In the Deus area, you'll also find some playgrounds, and there's even a disc golf course if you're interested in that. This area of the park looks like something from a post-apocalyptic movie. It's been overgrown and kind of just left to its own devices. Nature is taking over, and the pool area is not looking so good either. It doesn't look like it's been open in a very long time. So if you do know when the last time this pool was open, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm very curious. All you can see is just overgrown weeds in the pool area. You can see the ladders sticking up and out, but yeah, no water in there. I kind of think that if Hollywood is looking for any movie sets where they're filming something like a zombie movie or something where the world has fallen apart, this would actually be a really good setting. We have come to parking lot C, and we are now going to check out the children's barn because we heard that there might be some little animals there. The Nature Center was really cool here. They had a snapping turtle in there, a smaller turtle, and some fish as well, plus some interactive activities for kids. So even as an adult, I really enjoyed it as well. This is all near parking lot C if you are coming to the Deus area. Nickel Brook Brewery was located less than 10 minutes away from the Deus area, and since we were out already, we decided to stop in for some beer and food. It was a great atmosphere, great beer, and awesome flatbread. The park store here is also the registration office, which is where you check in when you're coming to camp. Inside they have things like souvenirs and different essentials, plus they also have firewood and ice, and I got my sticker. So check it out if you need anything while you're here. It was conveniently located, like I said, at the front entrance, and there is a massive parking lot here as well. We are back in the campground side now, and it's time to explore the other campgrounds and the amenities that they have for campers. The sites here are all electrical, and there are about 200 sites at this campground. This park has 4 campgrounds: Prairie, Savannah, Woodland, and Ravine. We are in the Savannah campground, which is radio free. The Savannah campground is also where you will find the yurts. There are 3 yurts available for booking here. This park has an amphitheater in the campground side of the park, and as you can see, there's plenty of seating here, and it's in a nice open field. On the campground side of the park, there are 2 official trails, the Gateway Trail, which is 1.3 kilometers, and the Field and Forest Trail, which is 1 kilometer. There's also a park path trail that you can take, or you can just walk along the park road or through the campgrounds. Each of the campgrounds has a centrally located comfort station with flush toilets for men and women and showers. Ours also had laundry facilities, and I think the other ones do as well, but you would have to check to be sure. The comfort station here in the Savannah campground area has flush toilets for men and women, and there are showers here as well. The showers are showing signs of aging, mold, and mildew, but overall they're kept pretty clean, and they also have laundry services here as well. In the day use side of the campground, there are 6 hiking trails. We did a couple of them and they were all very nice. I would definitely recommend. And both the campground side and the day use side have leash-free areas for your pets. If you are bringing a dog with you, you can take them there and they can enjoy some leash-free time. There were garbage and recycling containers outside of each of the campground areas. And just behind the comfort station, there is a little playground that is centrally located between the Prairie and Savannah campgrounds. It's actually a pretty nice one, so if you have kids, it would be an excellent park for them to play at. We're walking through the Savannah campground now, which is where we are staying on site 220, and this campground is radio free, so it's nice and peaceful. And in this campground, we've actually seen some of the nicest sites, in our opinion, at this park. There's lots of big ones and private ones, and that's what we like to select when we're looking for a site. After a long day of exploring the park and doing the trails, we're back at our site now, making some dinner, and on the menu we have steak and salad. Alan is prepping the fire. You can see him back there working away, and then we're just gonna call it a night. I've got my coffee, my thoughts about this park, and now I'm gonna share what we liked and didn't like about our stay here at Bronte Creek. And it's overwhelmingly positive. The first thing we really liked about this park was our site. We were on site 220, and I showed you earlier how beautiful, large, and private it was. So it really feels like we are camping. I don't feel like I'm in the city when I'm looking at the forest here on our site. There are also a number of other great sites throughout this park, and whether you have a small rig, tents, or a big rig, there are options here for you. We did a census walk throughout the park the other day, and we saw everything here, from the tiniest tent to the hugest fifth wheel, so they've got sites for everyone here. The day use area here is incredible. There are so many trails, so much to see and do over there. We had a fantastic time touring around the children's farm, the other farm, the Victorian or historic house that they have. But on the flip side, a negative thing that I don't like about this park, which I knew before we got here, was that you have to drive over to the day use area. So it is about an 8-minute drive. We took the QEW, so it wasn't that bad, but you can't get there unless you drive over to the day use. It was easy once we got there. We just flashed our site pass and they let us right on through, and then we were able to drive to all of the different parking lots and check out the attractions we wanted to see. And something I saw online a bunch when we were looking into this park was how close it is to the city, and that was seen as a negative. I think it is kind of negative in a sense that if you're in the Prairie campground, you're really close to the houses nearby, and yesterday they were having a party over there and you could hear the music almost even into the Savannah campground, which is a radio-free campground. So it wasn't a peaceful camping experience on that side last night, but that's probably a very rare occurrence. On the flip side, I thought it was really cool that we were close to the city because we like to use this camper as a portable hotel room sometimes to just go into the city and check out some of the amenities, and that gave us the opportunity to go and check out a brewery. So we went to Brook Brewing Company yesterday. Great beer, great atmosphere, great food, and we really enjoyed that we were pretty close to it and it wasn't that far from the park. Another thing to know about this park that could be negative or positive depending on how you look at it is that there really isn't anywhere to go swimming or do water sports. Overall, we had a fantastic time here and we would definitely come back in the future. But now it's time for us to pack up and head on home. And before I do, I need to go refill my coffee. We made breakfast, packed up the trailer and campsite, and then we were on our way. We are here at 11:30 a.m. We took our time this morning, had a nice leisurely morning, and there is only one trailer ahead of us And it looks like this gentleman is almost done, so that's a thumbs up from us. We thought we would be waiting a long time. Well, I hope this video can be helpful for you if you're planning a trip to Bronte Creek Provincial Park in the future. And as always, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming camping videos. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Coming up, I'll be sharing a full inside tour of our brand new travel trailer, the Imagine AIM, so stay tuned for that.